Acharya Hospital, Chanakyapuri, Rajiv fumbled with a file in the bag that carried all the necessary things: reports, baby clothes, diapers, and 2 sets of clothes for Neha. Are you registered with Acharya Life Medical Insurance? Asked the nurse. Rajiv rattled off his wife's insurance number. Platinum cashless, he added. The nurse noted it down on her handheld device. First baby, no? Everything will be fine. Everything looks great. Don't be nervous, said the nurse to Neha. From the tiny window of the ambulance, Rajiv looked out at the hoardings looming large above them. In the past few months, hundreds of billboards had cropped up throughout the country, mourning the untimely demise of the richest, most powerful man in Asia, Damodar Bhai Acharya. He was 89. The cycle of life. Our Malik died, and a new baby is going to be born today, said the nurse. It had been 4 months since Damodar Bhai's death, but the people suffered a deep bereavement. Neha clutched Rajiv's hand. The nurse continued with a sense of pride. Damodar Bhai's body was donated to our hospital. We are the best in the city. You will see. 4 months ago, Damodar Bhai's family had lit an empty pyre at the funeral. As promised, he had donated his body to science. On the day, despite the tight security, 2 loyal managing directors from his company had jumped into the pyre and died. So, is his body still in the hospital? Asked Rajiv. The nurse nodded. Even in death, he's helping people. The dead man, whose body was now being researched on, had changed the landscape of Indian business twice. First, with his oil company, Acharya Oil and Energy, and then, a little over 2 decades ago, in a move that had startled industry pundits, he'd ventured into the healthcare sector. Now, every 2 out of 3 hospitals in India were under the umbrella of Acharya Life. Rajiv, look, said Neha. 2 leaping horses, sculpted on sandstone, their hooves hanging midair, almost 50 stories above the ground, welcomed the ambulance. An expansive facility, spread over as far as the eye could see, came into view. The ambulance drove past multi-storied stone buildings with ornamental carvings depicting scenes from Indian mythology and history, arches and gateways made of leaping horses and war elephants, and towering sculptures of deities, freedom fighters, politicians, and thinkers. It was part hospital, part monument, part palace, and part film set. The sprawling hospitals, the uneconomical stone buildings, the elaborate sculptures, and the sprawling gardens that welcomed patients were one of the many reasons why Acharya Life was the world's most unprofitable company. It bled billions in losses, and yet the Acharyas kept pumping money into it. Once outside the maternity wing, Neha was swiftly transferred into a wheelchair and wheeled inside. We will take care of her. Complete the formalities, said the nurse. Rajiv walked towards the desk, behind which an army of men and women, dressed in crisp white kurtas, waited with smiling faces. Namaste, said a cheery man with a name badge that had Ravinder on it. Rajiv Yadav? How do you... Ravinder touched the webcam and answered with a smile. This recognized you. He then turned to his computer. Just give me a moment, please. Rajiv's eyes flitted to one of the many screens behind Ravinder. Advertisements of Acharya Life played on every screen. The achievements of the company were enumerated in small print at the bottom. Never before in the history of business has a company had a direct impact in bringing down infant mortality rate. By making childbirth free, Acharya Life has brought joy to millions of families. Acharya Life has also helped build an entire ecosystem around organ donation. It has brought down deaths by 53% due to the long wait involved in organ transplant. Our founder, too, donated his body to science. Live longer, live better, live the Acharya Life. In any other situation, Rajiv would have questioned these milestones. But 5 years ago, after extensive auditing, the Nobel Foundation had decided to honor Damodar Bhai Acharya with a Nobel Peace Prize. Between their hospitals and clinics that dotted every city, town, and village, and the insurance plans that came cheaper than dirt, Damodar